Hey everybody, while I'm here at the LBS completing my CFO program, I find myself surrounded with some brilliant minds who are executing on some bold ideas. I thought it would be a loss if I don't bring up some of those stories and surface some of those discussions to you. So what I've decided is that I'm going to take this mic and I'm going to take 1 minute of their time to go around and pick up some of the stories and bring it to you. So stay tuned.
My name is Kerstin Schulz. I'm heading the Tax and Customs Department of Lufthansa, the airline company.
Hello, I'm Gregor Zisk. I'm currently performing a role of Head of Controlling in Volkswagen Financial Services Poland.
Hi, my name's Chris Cox and I work at Asad in the Finance Department and here at London Business School.
Hi, I'm Pete Thomas. I'm the CFO of Gallagher Group.
My name is Steve Stanton. I am the CFO of ButcherBox.com. We are a D2C business in the US and we provide customers with ethically sourced meat through the mail.
My name is Mohammed Salim Yunus. I work with a Saudi-based company as a group finance director, Zen Industries, and it's a family-owned conglomerate company.
I'm Ludmila Matea, head of finance of Helaba. It's a public-owned regional bank in Germany.
My name is Niall Constantine. I'm the Chief Financial Officer of a family-owned business called BS&B Safety Systems.
My name is Asad and I work as the Director of Finance for Moment. It's a fintech startup.
My name is Ini Akirle. I manage finance for Musafa. Musafa is the largest travel service company in the Middle East.
Hi, my name is Evan Agaloff from Long Beach, California.
Trying to align our sustainability strategy, which is very capital intensive in terms of investment, and our other financial KPIs and external threats.
I think I want to be original. It's the data, how we derive it, how we process it, how we extract the information from the data. So time to market with the data and reliability and quality of data. That's the most important thing and the biggest headache currently.
A lot of headaches, but I think the one that is most difficult for us is connecting in a big organization the business results we want to see to our finance processes, and the speed of it and making these connections is always an area that we want to work on.
It's leveraging the great data that we have managed to compile and collate and getting that out in a useful, relevant and timely manner for people to make decisions.
The one financial headache I am dealing with right now, I would say, is a inflationary cost structure that is outpacing revenue. So working with all the stakeholders across the organization on how to better streamline the operations, identify new contracts to negotiate, and just do things more efficiently as an organization.
Finance headache all about is actually bringing the entire group onto one scale where we can have a proper transparency, reporting, analysis at a particular stage, and we come to know what is our biggest headache and challenge in the organization.
At the moment, I try to fasten the closing process in finance.
Foreign currency exposure is probably the biggest challenge we have today. There's quite a lot of volatility in some of the US dollar, for example, recently.
The biggest finance headache that we have is to scale our business and to scale it profitably.
Because I'm in the travel business, I think working capital is extremely important to manage our business. So my current financial headache is trying to manage our working capital as efficiently as possible.
Oh gosh, liquidity. Cash is king and our company is struggling to find it.
I think it's the bots, because we are checking the compliance with several bots and try to find some patterns in there. So this is something it's boosted our compliance tasks.
Wasn't born yet. I mean, everything is about data and I'm really counting on the development of the new AI-based tools maybe that would facilitate our work on a daily basis.
The big one for us right now is that we're using Power BI more and more. So we're moving into more self-service reporting and getting away from huge slide decks and just connecting the people with the data themselves, setting up self-service so we can focus more time on analysis, and this has helped us a lot.
Well, I think that's the challenge. That's the challenge we're facing, is getting that data available and ready to use for people.
Yeah, certainly AI has helped in addition to modeling, but helping building business cases, strategies, decks, taking notes. We use Copilot and we use ChatGPT quite a bit.
Actually, I have to train them more about new technologies, AI, BI and analysis and reporting. Thing is, our people usually are very laid back about adopting the new technologies.
At the moment, Tagetik, it's a new software for consolidation, made us really better at quality and also on time.
Oh, definitely business intelligence, Power BI applications like that has really improved our productivity from a finance point of view.
In a payments company, one of the most important things is reconciliation, and our internal tech team has built a fantastic tool for us for reconciling transactions, which has made our life a lot easier and faster.
That's an interesting question. Absolutely. So I think during COVID, we realized that we needed almost real-time reporting, right, to be very agile in case of any sort of disruptions in the macroeconomic environment. So what we did is we worked on an internal solution to be able to capture from the order to cash. So right now we're tracking every single dollar that we make through our sales. So for me, that built-in in-house tool is definitely the most efficient.
We're still very old school, small company. We use QuickBooks. Actually, the thing that has improved is the communication across the team versus the actual technology tools.
It's cash flow. Cash is king, and therefore we're looking on the cash flow, especially in tax and customs. This is very volatile based on our operating model, which is very cyclical.
This is all about margin. In financial sector, we measure margin on a different ways. So it's margin itself on new business, but also ROE, ROA.
I don't know if it counts as a financial KPI, but we talk a lot about customer service. This is an area where we want to take more steps in the right direction and to improve. So even though it's more of an operational or a sales metric, something that we're also very focused on to make sure that we capture every sale we possibly can.
Every day we are focused on cash, we are focused on volume of production out of our quarry, and those things don't change month end or daily, is those KPIs.
We are a subscription business, so our primary metric is lifetime value, how much profit we generate from a member once we acquire them.
One or two I can just mention it. One is actually dividend growth, which is actually bread and butter for the holding company like us. But from our subsidiaries, ROI.
Pre-tax result and return on equity.
Cash conversion cycle.
So there are a couple of them actually. So one is of course the TPV, which is the total processed volume. That's the amount of money that has flown through our pipes. The second one is gross margin, because we want to make sure that we have processed that money profitably. And of course, like any other startup, we keep a very close eye on the cash runway.
As I mentioned, cash flow is extremely important. So the metric we measure is something that we've crafted in-house, is how much cash is generated from every sale we make.
Cash flow.
I think we are here at LBS, so I learned to zoom a bit more out than zoom in, because finance people are so focused on their finance KPIs.
Must understand the purpose of which gives him the power of being CFO. It means that understanding the business, understanding the sales perspective, the operations, so be close and understand the purpose of the business.
We talk a lot about business partnering, but I think this is the one that comes to my mind. If you're going to be a CFO, you should know your finance, know your accounting as a baseline, but it's easy for the finance person or the CFO to turn into the type of person who just says no, or we don't have the budget. But this at the end of the day is not going to help most companies succeed. So the more you say, let's find a way to get to yes, let's hit our business objectives together, while at the same time having the financial discipline that a CFO needs to bring, I think this to me is a hallmark of a great CFO.
I would say natural curiosity always helps. So being naturally curious about challenges and open to a variety of solutions.
Yeah, I think they need to be balanced. In addition to having a really good financial IQ, they also have to have a very good business acumen. So I always encourage any future finance leader to get into the operations, understand how the businesses work, who our customers are, and how as a finance organization we can unlock value for our members, for our customers.
They should be agile.
I think it's really resilience, pretty much.
The ability to think strategically.
I think in 3 words, it's the ability to unlearn, learn, and relearn. That's the most important thing for any CFO, especially a CFO in a startup.
I think that's changed over time, but for me at the moment, it's extremely important for a CFO to be a people person. So to be able to at least coach people, to be able to build relationships, right? I'm a people first person. I'm a finance business partner at heart. So I would say a people skill is definitely the most important.
The ability to communicate at the executive team level as well as at the everyday colleague level.